Content corner, content corner. Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate. There's so many miles, so many bills, but how many plates? I got 50 on me, but that ain't gon' give me all of the states. No, I ain't take K, but I swear that it feel like I'm doing the race. Hey, do you relate?
I can relate. I'm pulling my weight and I'm making it happen, I'm making it shake. I'm not juvenile, I don't want kids, yeah, I do not play. Cause I don't like games, I've been on my grind, I don't need a break.
Yeah,
hey, do you relate?
Yeah, cause I can relate. I gotta make double and fries, but really I wanted a steak. That extra 1050 I'm saving, I'm putting that bitch in the safe. I'm lying for real, I'm hitting my plug, I'm getting the eighth. I know you relate,
I can relate. I bought the bottle, hit it for throttle, can't feel my face. He want my time, he want my number, I gave him a fake. Gave him a smile, he swapping his card, he taking the bait. Hey, do you relate?
Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate? Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
Yeah, I can relate, yeah, I can relate.
Hey, do you relate?
I can relate, I can relate. Yeah. Feels good to be back, bitch. Yeah. We did have some amazing guests in the past.
Yes, we
couple
did.
Weeks. But now it's just us for a little bit.
We did. Yeah. Everybody, welcome back to the Oscars. Welcome back to... Welcome back to the Will... I'm sorry. Welcome back to the slap... Oh.
Let me just...
We're not even going there.
Slap somebody.
We're going to rid people up. We're going to rid people. It's a new week. It's Monday.
We got to refresh the topic.
Refresh her, okay?
Refresh the topics, girl. Like, damn.
We have moved on. How was your week, A?
It was good, It was great. I worked really hard. Got a lot of stuff done.
Yes.
But I also played pretty hard, and that's all I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm going to say. But, you have to have that balance.
That.
You have to have that balance of, having fun, but working hard. And this weekend is definitely going to give having fun. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. All right, let me go ahead and start drinking my water, do my liver cleanses.
Oh, yes. How was your week?
I had a really good... Yeah, I had a good week. I feel like this week has kind of been a fucking blur. I think I had a lot of revelations this week. I had a lot of, healthy conversations this week. So because of that, I feel good. I feel really, really good. But for some reason, I feel like I'm like, bitch, what did you do this week? I don't feel like the week is over. I don't even know. But yes, I had a good week.
That's good.
It was definitely one of them, bitch, what week was that? What just happened? But yeah, she was cute.
That's good.
She did what needs to be done.
Those are the best when it doesn't feel too tedious. Even if the week was tedious, as long as it doesn't feel like it was, then it's fine.
Right. Absolutely. I think the fact that I'm not stressing about what happened yesterday because I can't remember yesterday is beautiful. I live for that.
Yeah.
I live for that.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Period. Mm-hmm. I think it's time to jump into the content corner.
Yes.
Content corner, content corner. Yeah.
So, something that I saw online that was funny as hell to me was this video. I don't know if I want to play it. Hold on. Okay, so this is somebody who's recording, getting some cookies delivered, and this is what the person said to them as they opened the door. Hold on, let me see if you can hear it.
Good morning.
Hello. Oh, thank you.
You did not what I was expecting.
Huh?
Your name is so white.
So this person literally came to the door.
Wait.
Yes, with this person's food. Opened the door, and the person said, "Hey, what's up?" Here. And the delivery person was like, "Oh my gosh, you're definitely not what I was expecting. Your name is so white." So I'm just thinking about how would you react to someone like Like, how do you even react to that shit?
What?
When do
And she was
you?
just like, bitch, my
That
name is
awkward as fuck.
on social media underneath this shit.
So
What?
she's white. The girl dropping off the food is white.
Yes.
Saying this to a black person? Oh. Bitch.
I was dying. I was dying. And then the person who, got the food delivered is underneath the comment saying like, bitch, my name is Jay Johnson.
Wait, what? Okay, this is crazy.
That shit. So I'm just thinking about like, what would you, like, I don't even know what I think I would be so stunned. I would just be like, just close the door and just give me my food. Give me my food. But the company hired like a third party to deliver the stuff. Mm-hmm. And but even with that, they're just like that situation was so bad that like they said you can get some cookies on us for X amount of time. She didn't specify
bitch,
like
forever.
what it was. Yeah, she didn't specify what it was, but she said it was a long time. I was like, yeah, girl, because that shit is crazy.
That is wild. Not everybody that she know for every birthday and Christmas finna get some cookies.
Hell yeah. She put underneath it. She said me. Oh, thanks. Her. A nigger?
A nigger alert. Not nigga alert.
Yeah, I thought that
That
shit was
is crazy.
wild.
Has anybody ever said some shit like that
Oh
to you?
my
Or
god,
like,
I was literally brought up in like a lot of spaces that were mostly white. So, there were things that I was hearing that I didn't even realize were an issue until I got older. Or you're just so young, you don't interpret things as what they are. But when you get older, it's like, that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, I feel like since I've gotten older, I think especially just with like, okay, so I remember being on the phone the other day with a family member, and a friend was in a background drunk, and then they turned the camera, and it was a white dude, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, bro, I thought you were white. You sounded so white to me." And I'm like, first off, baby, I'm feminine. I can be feminine con if that's what you heard, bitch. You might hear a little feminine con, and you never seen a person look like me, like, especially locationally where they are. Like, maybe you never seen anybody who looks like me that sounds like this, but like, bitch, you could sound. There's no color cap
exactly
on how you sound, ho. Like,
exactly,
what? It was just like, but bitch, I'm trying to say this without clowning this person because I don't know them like that. But I was just like, girl, you gotta really touch some grass and some new grass. Go see some new lights, some new people, ho. You know what I'm saying? Because what? It's just that is fucking hilarious.
I'm telling you, like
hilarious.
they would say shit like it would be condescending though. It'd be almost like, oh, what? Almost like, wow, you can pronounce your words, or you're in so many words. It's almost like you're black,
Those
but you're
other
not.
Negroes.
Exactly, and it's like, okay, I promise you, I'm still a Negro. I promise you.
Yeah.
So,
and also too, is what's so interesting about stuff like that too is like the name thing is funny because bitch, I can't change my name. Also, Jay Johnson.
Like, come on,
hello, like come on. What you? I want to know who she thought was gonna answer the motherfucking door if Jay Johnson wasn't a black lady. I'm like,
listen, that Johnson too. At the end of that, let's be
Johnson,
real,
bitch. Stop playing with Johnson.
Right? Maybe she thought it was Johnson and Johnson, maybe, or something.
Right. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So free cookies for my girl Jade. Shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jay. Shout out to Jay with them cookies. Send me some, girl.
Okay. But yeah, what do you have on the content corner for today?
Okay, so my content corner is a little like, girl, please. But I think we need to have this conversation, so we're gonna have it. We're gonna get it out the way.
Okay.
There was a video of I think it was like a bunch of children. It was going around on Facebook. It was just a bunch of like, I think these were kids, if I'm not mistaken. Just different natural black hairstyles. It was afro. Some of them were curly. Some of them were like, some of them had like dreads that they were starting. And someone posted on Facebook, a black person, because Facebook is the home of like new to like unlearning the simple things of like,
that's a very delicate way to put it.
You know how that goes. Yeah. I'm gonna say that. But it just said, this is good hair. And like, yes, it is, it's like, okay, yeah, it is good hair. This is natural hair. We love seeing stuff like that. of course, Negro Central, the negrocentral.com that Facebook is of like the ignorant Negroes, people are commenting, niggas, saying, I need to put a comb to them babies' head.
Oh my God, like a hot
this
comb?
is not good. Yeah, or just they want
just
to
a
comb
comb
out
in
their hair. The hair's
general.
like naturally curly. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And then some people were saying like, yeah, but it would be even better if she had a relaxer.
Jeez.
And just like all these comments, and I'm just like, you bitches really got to give it the fuck up.
Yeah, they do.
Like, and the thing is, this is one of those things where it's like, you know, we on the internet, so a lot of times you don't know who you're dealing with when it comes to other races, but this is one of those issues that predominantly black people is like, y'all really got to like stop fucking hating yourselves.
Yes,
y'all got to stop
It's
hating
like,
yourselves.
We have to get it together. Like,
Absolutely. So there's another user who has blue hair, and they actually use, it's actually kind of like funny to look at because they use like a tennis racket to like you know the things that the barbers be using.
Yes.
You know, to just kind of give your hair like that little curl. I forget what it's called.
Yes.
But because that
Like a
shit just came out
sponge.
like 6 fucking years ago. And yeah, the little sponge thingy. So this person's hair is so long, they actually use like a tennis racket. And their hair is blue. It looks luxurious. Like, it's just their vibe. It's like what they like to do.
Oh, that's cool.
And of course, the username is, it's cool. It's just their vibe. But of course, niggas in the comments saying like how it look a mess and stuff, and it's just like, y'all gotta understand, I know y'all are new to like figuring out that you don't have to like relax your hair, you don't have to, you could wear your hair however the fuck you want, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all have to take a step back and allow people that look like y'all to find their swag and have fun and dye their hair and leave it natural and do shit, because this shit is like fucking, like, we're cool as fuck. Black hair is cool as fuck, and it's like,
it's
y'all
just,
need to let this shit go.
Yeah,
That's all. I'm just like, it's annoying to see.
It is, especially because there's so many ways that you could like. You talking about black hair is so versatile. That's like, why would you want to? Especially a box that wasn't created for you. Why would you want to shove everybody and yourself in that box? Like, girl, get out the box.
Yeah.
Out of the box. Out of that box.
We are allowed to be creative, and I think that's really what it is. We are allowed to be creative with our expression, with the shit that grow out of our motherfucking head. Like, girl, like, it's just, it's crazy to me that there's still so many sections of life where people will kind of like make fun of you for being yourself as a black person and be other black people. Like, that shit is wild.
Yeah. And then what's
know what I'm
funny is
saying?
like,
And I'm
it depends on how, like, how trend, I don't want to say trendy, but a lot, and I know that's the case for a lot of things, but it's like sometimes they will make fun of one person doing one thing, but when 5, 10, 15, you know, when it starts to spread, then it's like, oh yeah, no, yeah, I mean, that's cool. It's like, okay, but was it?
Yeah. It's like our homegirl who be making the purses.
Yes, I love her.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Walk around with the TVs. It's a bad bitch.
Like, you bitches, yeah, that shit is just crazy, girl. I'm like, please.
Okay.
But yeah, so what we getting into today?
I think we should call it like 20 questions.
Oh, I'm here for that. A little 20 questions is giving very much like, say we're going to ask each other 20 and stay on topic about one for 20 minutes.
Yeah. You know how we do it.
Right. Should we, how you want to do this? We could do it like interview style, like we asking each other and then kind of chime in, maybe?
Like, are you saying like alternate, like back and forth?
We could do that too. Which one you think would be easier, alternating or
just
like if I ask you questions, then you ask me questions?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Let's do that.
Thinking? Okay. Okay, I got a question for you.
Okay.
What is the worst job you ever had?
Oh shit. Okay, I can name a few.
Ooh,
One
she
time,
said I have a list.
Yeah. I used to work at a warehouse during the summer one time. It was from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. I lived 40 minutes away. So that's pushing it back to what, like 5:20 that I need to leave the house, which means if I'm a shower and get my life, I need to be up before that to do a 12-hour shift. At 6 o'clock in the morning at a warehouse with a bunch of fucking just like wild ass characters and people, bitch. It's a warehouse, so you know it's just like a lot of fucking people in that bitch. Yes. It was horrible. I hated it. I was so bratty about it. It was horrible. I had a job where I went to go check it out, and I got there, and it was a lot of. I could feel the toxicity of the masculinity in the motherfucking room. It was 5 o'clock in the morning, bitch. Yeah, we was walking through and doing like the little orientation. I saw a nigga on the crane like, oh, y'all ain't gonna last. It's 5 o'clock in the morning, and this man is on a crane screaming. So then the guy who was giving the orientation looked down at my shoes and was like, are these your work shoes? I was like, yeah. He was like, you don't have any steel toe boots? I was like, no. He was like, oh, you have to go. He was like, any way you can go get some? I said, Bitch, I got in that motherfucking car and I dipped. Bitch, I ain't never seen me again, bitch. The fuck?
Bitch, you say, yeah, matter of fact, nigga. I got it with me. I got it right. I knew he was going to ask me for that because I got it right.
Bitch, I knew I was finna turn around and leave that motherfucker. Like, girl, you got me fucked up. And then one time I used to work at motherfucking Solaris at the Mall of Georgia, bitch. I used to work at the Mall of fucking Georgia, and it was these racist, evil-ass bitches who used to work there, and they were acting like, oh, you're so nice, We love seeing somebody like you, and all these passive-ass shits. It was because I was black and gay, okay? And they never hire new people because they're shit. It was a family-owned business. That's why the bitches who worked there got the motherfucking job. Didn't even know how to do the shit. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to write shit down and take notes. And these hoes don't even want to tell me how to fucking put the phone case in the phone and how to change people's screens and shit. So I'm sitting here like, bitch. They was like, well, it just depends. It depends. You know, everybody's different. Bitch, let me tell you. They was like, they'd be like, sometimes you charge $50, sometimes you charge $60. You know, you got to just negotiate with the people. Bitch, that's a scam, ho. You bitches are scamming people. So then I'm like, bitch, I'm trying to learn prices and you bitches telling me there's no price. And then every time I look in y'all ass, y'all tell me I'm doing something wrong. So when I anyways, so long story short, let me tell you what the fuck happened, bitch. There was a downstairs, there was an upstairs, bitch. I was working upstairs, a bitch was working downstairs. I didn't clock out because I went to go help this hoe close the fuck up. Okay. So when I go downstairs, I help her close. I'm already past the time that I'm supposed to be here. I'm ready to go. But I didn't clock out because, bitch, I'm still working and she need help. So let me go help her close her register. Do you know that this bitch gonna message me talking about some, because I think I was already saying I was about to, like, I put in my 2 weeks or something. She was saying, like, so I just want you to know that we are going to report you to the authorities for stealing from the company. I said, excuse me, bitch? Yeah, bitch. And, ooh, what? I wish, anyways. She said I was stealing time. This bitch said I was stealing time because I went downstairs to go help the other bitch. And I was just like, girl, you lost your rabbit motherfucking ass mind. Excuse me?
I'm stealing time. 45 minutes or an hour? How long it took you to help her?
Bitch, it was probably like
30 minutes?
First off, it was 15 minutes. Second off, how you gonna call the police because I'm stealing time? Hello? Are you dumb, bitch?
I would be like, good luck. And I mean, what they gonna... I mean, all you have to say, okay. Okay.
It was a very racially charged place. And I just remember saying, like, damn, I handled that so professionally. I remember texting her and just, like, getting straight to it, and she ended up not texting me back because I got her ass together.
Yeah.
But I always was like, bitch, I want to go back and whoop her ass. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Terrible. But see, yeah. It's funny, though, because, like, when you enter these environments, a lot of times, your spirit already telling you, from that guy yelling at you in the fucking... at 5 a.m. and this, you already sensed it. Sometimes your spirit already know, like, girl, all right, what bullshit is coming this time?
Ooh, I got a good one. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had that you could think of?
See, a lot of dreams that I have, I don't really remember them when I wake up. Fuck. Damn. I done had some weird ones. I can't remember, like, specific ones, but I done had ones where I was fighting for my life, where I thought I was, like, legit about to fucking die, and I woke up. There's a lot. My weirdest ones to me are weird when I'm in a situation and I'm like, something is fucking wrong. Like, something seems wrong, and I really think that it's real life. But I have so much experience with this annoying piece of shit in my fucking skull that I'm like, bitch, what's wrong? If something feels wrong, something's probably wrong. So then I would look at a clock or some shit, and if the arms are bent, or I would look at if the clock is staying the same time it's not moving, I'm like, bitch, I'm dreaming. Wake up, ho, bam, and it's done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know,
That's crazy.
The weirdest ones to me are when I'm like in a situation that feels like an episode of like Rick and Morty or some shit. I'm just like, what the fuck? What? That don't even make sense. It be pissing me off because I'm like, bitch, my brain be so creative when I wanted to do certain things, they can't do it. But bitch, when I'm asleep, that's when you want to be active, bitch.
Yeah.
That's when you want to come up with. So yeah, I can't really remember. What?
Have you ever had a dream that was like a reoccurring sex dream about a person?
See, no, but it's not reoccurring. But the sex dreams that I do have, I'm just like, it be sometimes like, damn, I didn't think I would think of this person in this light, especially if it's about a specific person. I'd be like, that's interesting.
Yep.
I'm like, maybe I should explore
dreams
that.
be weird. Right. I might really like to know that.
No, yeah, it's so crazy though, because I can't remember. Like, I know I've had some really weird dreams. I can't right now, the specific ones, I can't remember. But they usually revolve around me like it's just weird, just trying to figure out thinking, just like trying to think myself out of a situation, bitch. And by the time I wake up, I'd be so tired. I'm like, bitch, how am I tired before I even start the day, bitch?
Before I start the day. That's funny as fuck.
Girl, that shit is annoying.
That's funny as fuck.
Okay. So let us. See, there's so many. Of course, this question talking about do you have tattoos? Bitch, I'm looking at them right now. Looking at your tattoo right now. Okay. I like this one. Maybe I should do this. I don't know. But so give us 2 truths about yourself and a lie. So give us 3 statements. And then I have to pick the one that is a lie. So give us 1 lie and 2 truths. And I pick the lie. Ooh, girl. Let's see.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Let me get clever with this one, honey. Okay, 3 truths and a lie.
No. 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, wait. wait. 2 truths and a lie, bitch.
She about to give us
2 truths and a lie. Okay. Bitch. And I was going to be confused as fuck. I will say I played every sport in school.
Okay.
My favorite color has always been orange growing up. I've won 3 dance trophies at a family reunion.
See, I want to pick. I have one in mind, but that might be the curveball. So I'm just like, I'm gonna pick orange.
Yeah, that's the lie. Yeah. Yes, that's crazy. Yes, I did like orange for like 1 month in 5th grade. I was like, I changed my color from green to orange, and I don't know why I remember that so fucking vividly. But bitch, my favorite color was always green growing up. What was your favorite color growing up?
My favorite color always blue, and it still remains today. Even though like I have period. I have black. Like I wear black all the time. Like especially when I'm going out. But I just the sky. Just like that.
Blue is so beautiful.
Deep blue. Yes, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. That's so crazy. My brother's
I don't think I
color
realized that was your favorite color too.
Oh, see, now the reason I picked orange is because I feel like I would have definitely noticed if your favorite color is orange. Because bitch, that's a very bold favorite color to have, bitch. Like
bold statement. Yeah.
And then my brain wanted to go to the
we had the same favorite color.
Huh?
No, I was just saying. I'm trying to. It's so funny how you could literally know somebody down to the core, and bitch, I don't think I realized we had the same favorite color.
Oh shit!
Like that's funny as fuck.
Okay, see,
like, that's crazy.
See, that makes sense. Like, see, yeah, I picked the orange. The sports one, I was like, that's the curveball. That's the curveball. I was like, bitch, I ain't going for that. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, girl, you know, I used to. I played baseball, football, basketball, soccer. No, I didn't. I played baseball, football, wrestling, and Basketball? But I didn't play soccer. Not for real.
No, I mean, and then what was the other one? The last one was the dance trophies. I was like, yeah, you definitely did that shit. If I was banging on pots and shit and pans in front of my fucking family and performing and shit, bitch, I know my bitch was getting her trophies.
Bitch, let me tell you how many times I won with the Harlem Shake in 2002 and won, bitch. I was Little Bow Wow, bitch. I used to fuck shit up. Like,
Oh, bitch,
I would get
wanna
my
see
life
some-
crip walking and shit.
You gotta put that in a
Girl, I hope
documentary.
nobody find that footage.
Okay, I'm about to say you gotta put that shit in a documentary, bitch.
Ooh. What's the weirdest thing in your closet? I'm gonna say in your home. What's the weirdest thing in your home?
Damn, weirdest thing in my closet. I don't even know if it can be considered weird. There's so much weird shit. I mean, there's like 8-inch stilettos in there, 7-inch fucking stilettos.
Yes.
All my sheer shirts, like my see-through shirts. I have this one jacket this leather jacket that like doesn't have shoulders. So bitch, I'm giving linebacker, bitch. But
Yeah.
so it depends. Yeah.
No dildos with like pointing razors sticking
Okay,
out of them.
now I do have. Let me tell you something. I do have a good Miss Vibrator. I'm gonna just let you know that Miss
Is she
Vibrator
fierce?
does what she needs to do. I don't use her often because it feels like a Power Ranger is doing something
Yeah.
to my taint. But it's like, bitch, go Power Ranger. Bitch,
Oh my god.
or Mystic Force, so it don't even matter which Power Rangers. It do feel like a Transformer
Force.
more than meets the eye. Is literally vibrating my tank, bitch. But I'm telling you, I tried it one time. I seen it in porn like years ago. I tried it one time, and I'm not the girl that really want to put it inside herself. You know, I want the vibrations to be placed right at the taint balls area. It gives it a little.
Oh, yeah.
bit of extra- Yes. So right before you about to. You just, make it go real fast. It's giving jackhammer tease.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it just, wow. Yeah. But I mean, I literally cannot do it because, like, before I'm about to, because it's giving premature. It's just, like, it's a powerful tool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you talk
It's a
about
powerful
weird,
toy.
yeah, that's.
Wait, is it when you say? Because instantly when you just said you seen it on porn, I'm thinking of the machine that goes. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
absolutely not.
dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
talking
dun, dun,
about
dun, 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 dun.
like you literally getting fisted.
Yes, that shit's. I'm like,
I'd be like,
bitch, power
damn,
to
bitch.
y'all.
Because
Do your thing.
a human doing that to you is one thing because you can tell that bitch to stop. But
Uh-huh.
like a machine,
A robot?
yeah, I'd be like, wait a minute, bitch.
Hold on, cyborg. Hold on.
You can't just put it in dry like that. You got to get that shit wet. So it's like,
That's crazy.
yeah. It's just a small vibrator. I haven't used it in months.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I couldn't do one of them poo poo pounders.
Yeah,
them crazy ones. But I'm super here for the fucking like little vibrate moment. Like we love that. We love that.
Okay. I guess it's my turn. It's my turn now.
Yeah.
What made you laugh until you cried recently? Like, what do you remember? What just had you cackling, bitch? Oh God.
Yes. The shout out to all of my RuPaul's Drag Race fans, friends, and homies that's currently on the show. Shout out to Angeria. I'm Team Angeria. Please check out Angeria Paris Van Michaels, who was on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. One of my dear friends took me to my first ever gay club back in the day. They're doing so good this season, and Angeria for the win. But this season, yesterday they did the roast. They did a roast, and I love roast because it's always a bitch who just is terrified. And listen, I'm not gonna lie. There's a girl on this season named Georges, and I was on the floor crying, laughing. First off, Georges is funny as fuck naturally. Like, she just be making me cackle on the show, but she's kind of like, she's not really a comedy queen. She's a little more timid. It's like, it's like you're in front of the stage, you're like performing to somebody, but That's one thing, because she's an amazing performer. But like when it comes to like comedy, like bitch, it's silent and you have to make people laugh.
That
like
shit
a room
is
full of people
very
staring at you. Like,
nerve-wracking. Like,
hell yeah. And she was nervous the day of, the day before. I can't remember the joke she was telling, but when I tell you, I mean, I could just see the nerves.
Yeah.
But what made me laugh was not just the roast being absolutely like fucking. It wasn't good. She didn't do that great.
Aww.
But that bitch was so ready for that shit to be over that, I mean, the moment it was over, I mean, this light went off. Like she was stuttering, she was saying crazy things her entire roast, and it was like that cringe comedy where it's like, she was being like, yeah, she was trying to get into it by stay high energy, but it was like mixed with like her stuttering words, which made the roast hilarious for all the wrong reasons. But then after, bitch, when they go back and talk to each other and like on the stage, when she had to do the lip sync for her life to see if she was going home, this bitch was walking around like happy. I mean, like she won, bitch. She was just running backstage. And there was a slow-mo of her like voguing backstage. And she just smiling like, hey, y'all, woo, woo. And it just made me laugh because she visibly was like, bitch, send me home. Someone posted that clip of Tyra Banks when the model walked in and she was like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's too hard. And Tyra goes, don't you think that? She goes, ooh, and turns and walks out the room.
Yeah.
That's how George's was. She literally, and I was just laughing because no one was calling it out, but you could read it in her energy watching back on the television. Every time they turn to her, she's smiling and she grinning. That bitch was over it. And the fact that no one made a point of it made me cackle laugh because I'm like, bitch,
can't y'all see
I
this?
know how you feel. Like, that's funny as fuck. This bitch is like, get my shit, ho. I'm going home.
Let's go.
It was great. I was literally just...
Anytime they
was having full conversations, I was just staring at her.
Yeah, like anytime they do those kind of times, I'm like, I know that shit has to be so nerve-wracking. Like, so, like... I gotta make you bitches laugh in front of America, bitch. Like, what? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah, that shit is fucking hard. Watching people tell bad jokes is probably one of my favorite things because I laugh completely ironically. Like, I'm just like, this was so bad. Let me see. If you could be a part of a family on any TV show, which family would you choose?
Oh my God. Oh God. That is so hard.
Right? Any TV show. Animated or...
It's hard to choose. It's hard. The first thing that popped in my head was Teen Titans. I don't know if they consider it a family, but... I mean...
Yeah.
That's the first thing that popped in my head. But if you talk about like... Family, I don't know. See, it would have to be such a sick... Okay, yeah. It counts as a family.
I wanted to ask you, because before you was going to say the next one, if you were in Teen Titans, let's say that you weren't one of them, you were just added into the house, what would your power be? And what would your superhero name be, ho? Like,
oh my God.
That's the extended part.
I don't know. Okay, so it's hard for me to answer this question because I always feel like as a person, I am, even though you said if you weren't one of them, but as a person, I feel like I've always been a mix of Starfire and Raven. Like,
okay.
Like, those are two sides of my personality. I could either be just really evil and depressed and mad as fuck, or just like, hey guys, what's up? Like, there's... I feel like I'm...
Starfire, she has fire powers?
So Starfire, she has like energy kind of beams and powers and shit. She could shoot beams from her eyes. She had green powers. She throw the like star bolts and shit. I was obsessed with her ass.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard to pick the powers because I feel like Starfire and Raven have the powers that I wanted the most. Like Raven's powers specifically, I love her her telekinesis and her mental shit and magic and shit. So it would be something around there. Maybe give me some super strength too. I'm trying to think about what my name would be. I don't know. It would have to be a play on, bitch, yes, the BBC coming to save your day. Coming to save the day.
Oh, not the BBC.
The BBC, yay.
Yes.
No, I would have to think about it. I have to think about it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you and ask you that at the end.
Okay. All right.
Because I really want to know that. I really would like to know that.
Okay. So, are you more of a sweet tooth kind of person or a savory tooth? I don't know if that makes any sense, but like sweet versus like you know
Savory. I will say that probably a mix of both, but I would probably say sweet.
Oh,
Because just being in the South, I love hearty, meaty food, but we love to pair it with sweet. So like breakfast sandwiches, I put syrup, I'll put jelly, I'll put mayo, something to give me some creamy sweetness.
wow.
Yeah, I mean like crazy, like grits. I would put jelly and butter in them, but I'm not a sugar girl. I do a lot of like probably nasty, weird country ass combinations of foods, but usually if I'm adding something to it, it's giving it a sweet kick.
Okay.
But you know, also as a meat lover but pescatarian, it's kind of like interesting because it made me realize like, damn, I love fucking anything protein, hearty, savory related. And now I'm obsessed, bitch. I gotta make you these motherfucking tuna steaks, bitch. Because let me tell you something.
Also making these
Girl.
tuna. Also got these tuna slices. What? It's like chunks of tuna, child. But it's like I don't
It's
even.
literally.
It's like a tuna steak almost. Like you. That's
Literally,
how you make it.
it is.
Yeah. And she put that shit
Yeah.
on the motherfucking pot. Put that fucking seasoning on. Hell, fry that shit up, bitch. That shit looks so good.
Ooh,
Yes.
ooh. Now that'll make your pussy throb right there. That'll make your pussy throb. No, that should be so good. And it's so crazy because I had them before. I remember when I first tried them, I overcooked them to shit.
Oh, okay.
Because black people in general, like the just growing up, at least where I'm from, it's like the rule of thumb was like, bitch, we don't eat raw food. Everything you cook.
it through, yeah.
But in reality, some foods are not meant to be cooked like that. Like tuna steak, that shit's supposed to be rare. But I'm definitely like a sweet girl. Even then, I'll add like a little sweet sauce to it or something.
Okay.
So yeah,
I like
I love
that.
the sweet food.
I like that.
Yeah. Has anybody ever asked you to do something during sex that you weren't feeling, like in the moment, and it was like awkward, and you was like, ooh?
Yeah.
And how did you? Did you say no?
I can't specifically
Did you
remember.
ignore it?
I might have ignored it or done something to distract them. Because this one guy, he asked me to role play as if I was his stepbrother. And I was like, oh yeah, slurp something else. Like we got to change the subject. We got to change the subject. We got to change the subject.
We gotta change it.
We got to change it.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because it's just like, okay, what I feel like the things he was gonna ask me or the ways that he wanted me to roleplay would be giving brother tease regardless, and it wouldn't be no step in front of that hoe.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
There
because
wouldn't
if
be
you,
no
I don't
step.
know.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
That's the
It's
thing,
like,
right?
Step, yes, but brother. So like,
Girl, I stepped the
you
fuck
couldn't
away
have said
from that
gym
interaction.
homie.
Right?
He could
Like,
have said gym homie. He could have said upperclassman.
like naughty professor or something. Like, I don't know, girl. Office hours or something. He said stepbrother. I was like, yo, I gotta go home. I just
See, I'm not opposed to role playing, but I'm
neither.
such
It just has to be like, yeah, it has to be something where it's like I'm comfortable with it, you know?
See, my issue is I feel like I'm always trying to do a job, bitch. I want to be an actor, host. I'm gonna be like, okay, bitch, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
like,
bitch, you gonna
I'm like,
put
bitch, do I have a
100%.
script? Like, what are we doing? Like, yes. So then it's like, I don't know. On my brain, bitch, I could just see myself being like, okay, bitch, what's it really given? What's really the tea? Like, is this a script thing? Are we going back and forth? How many lines do I have? Like,
Bitch, and we was just talking about the
Crazy.
Oscars. So,
oh, period.
Academy Award performance, bitch.
Period.
Oh, okay. Okay. What is something you wish you did more of in your life and something you wish you did less of? There's so many answers that I have for both those questions.
Okay, I want to hear yours too. What's something I want to do more of?
Mm-hmm.
I want to sleep more at a reasonable time on a
luck with that.
consistent
When
schedule.
you figure out how to do that shit, let me know.
I surely will. That would really make my pussy pop like corn, ho. What's something I want to do less of? Allow things into my visual space that I don't want there. Like, I think sometimes I will get bored, or if I'm like working on something, especially, I'll like zone out and start scrolling. And I wanna break the habit of kind of doing that because I mostly hate everything that people have to say. Usually because most people say shit as a instant thought rather than something that they've processed. So they don't get to me like personally, but it's like I don't like the feeling of being disgusted or being like ugh,
Like over it,
and I
yeah.
feel like sometimes, yeah, when I scroll too much, I'll be like, girl. And I don't want to have that I don't like necessarily doing that. For some reason, I just don't want to always feel like a negative Nancy because I think most people just be saying some bullshit, but they really do. Like, people be saying some bullshit. Like, Twitter is like a war zone.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I just told you about the Facebook thing earlier. So it's like, I think I just need to stop as much as I can, just kind of minimize the bullshit and don't be scared to filter shit out. That's what I'm trying to like, work on. So if I could just do less scrolling, of dumb shit, then I think I'll be good. Like, make me laugh, inspire me, ho. Say some stupid, you know what I'm saying? And not to talk about this, we just gonna move along. But the thing that annoyed me about the slap was that, okay, the memes and stuff, that's funny. I live for a good joke. It's funny.
Me too.
But then when the discourse start happening of he could have died and stuff like that, that's when I'm like, okay, bitch, now y'all about like literally sucking the fucking life out of me, bitch. I can't. Shut up. Like, just make me laugh.
I was like, y'all doing way too much
pushing.
now. Like, y'all do too much.
Too much. So yeah.
Okay, I get that. I think something I wish I did more of was like take more risks in general. Like, just go for certain things.
Yeah.
And I've been much better about it now than I was in the past, so that's good. Something I wish I did less of is, I think, just being too hard on myself. I think that, you have to have a good balance of like, okay, yeah, get your shit done, do what you need to do, but at the same time, like, it's okay, you're a human being, so I'm learning that while also, doing what you have to do. Everybody has shit to do and they need to do.
Yep.
But I just don't want to suck the fun out of the shit that I'm doing, because what's the point, So
Absolutely. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you're moving in a place to where you feel like things are like making you kind of like
bitter or like
suck, bitter, or like suck the fun out of it, or overthink it. It's just like, it's a human trait, but it's like, what can I do to reel myself back from that in whatever way that may be?
Yeah, like recalibrate it.
So I love that.
The main point or the joy that first brought you doing this shit can be the reason why you continue to do it. Because life's too short.
Yes, God. Life is too short, child.
What do you?
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Let me see. Let me think of a good one. Okay, this is simple, but I do want to know this. Because you have so many ventures and things that you do. I mean, you're a music artist. Bitch, you've written novels. Bitch, you speak live. Bitch, you have a podcast. Bitch, you have 2 podcasts. Bitch, you have a YouTube channel. I'm getting anxious just naming them because you're crazy. So my question that I think that me and everyone would really like to know, we would really like to know this. What this year in particular, or you know what? I don't even want to say this year. For your brain, as a creative, we're always trying to grow or, find new avenues. What's the next thing that the Adrian Expression brand is going to venture into or want to upgrade or do big? Like, what's next? What's really next?
So just how I'm feeling right now, like I want to build this up because I feel like it's just such a good idea. I'm so happy. We had it for such a long time, the plans for it, and the way we execute it, I think is so good. So I want to like doing shit like this, like building shit up. It's like, okay, I got YouTube and all that shit, but it's like I want to expand into different things. Also, like performance. I think that's something that is like giving me the most anxiety. But I know usually the things that give me the most anxiety, I need to like just get up there and try to do it. But like I don't know. I know I need to start like entering myself into like showcases or like, perform, just finding different ways, different avenues. It's like, and I'm building connections all over ATL. So it's not like I won't be able to do it.
Yes.
Right. It's just like, okay, just one day making a mix and just going up there and doing it. So I think,
And just doing it.
yeah, like visuals and performing in front of people, I think, is kind of where where I want to go, and I know I'll end up there. It might take a little time, but like,
Yeah.
just I feel like I finally have mastered, or not mastered, but like got a good grip on like, okay, if I get a beat from somewhere or whatever, I can sit down and record myself and it sounds decent. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I'm finally like, okay, confident in my music. So
Yes.
now I'm like, okay, let's perform it. Like let's go. Let's try to
For
perform
sure.
it. So that's kind of where I am right now. So we'll see.
Period. Okay. I'm gonna keep. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna keep that in mind for the next shows.
Yeah.
Cause you never know who.
Yeah.
You never motherfucking know, bitch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which question? Not most traumatic experience, bitch. Why the fuck would I want to answer this shit, bitch? Okay. What is I'll say one of the wildest things you've done on a night out with your friends? I say one of. Or it doesn't have to be a night out. It could be just a fun drunk night. Or something that you've done that you wouldn't expect that you would do, but you did it.
What's one of the wildest things I did?
There's so many.
Is either me and a former boyfriend linking up with like another couple and then some friends, and it was like 6 people in one shower.
Wow.
And then after in the room just doing crazy stuff. It could be the time that my former partner left me for somebody else, and then me and that somebody else, I ended up taking their virginity and linking up with someone they were talking to, and then we had sex across from my ex's house. It could be that. It could be
homosexuals.
just really stupid stuff. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah, I'm saying. Yep. I think I've said enough.
Okay. All right.
I think I've actually said
All right.
enough. But yeah, I definitely have had some really wild situations like that. Because young and because gay and because black.
Yeah. I love those reasons.
Which usually adds up to a lot of beauty in the room, and then the girls start,
doing what they do. It's just
having a good time. Yeah. But yeah.
okay.
Been a lot of places, seen a lot of faces.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
What about you?
Oh God.
Mine was sex, but what's yours?
I mean, that's what mine was probably too. I mean,
Period.
damn. My college days, I would literally, so bad. Get fucked up, wake up, I told you I used to do this shit, and it wouldn't happen often, but when I would still be drunk from last night, from the night before, and see, this is why I say, like, when you're young, it's just stupid shit. Like, why would I think that? I don't know, but I would be drunk as fuck. We partying the night before, and I'll be like, bitch, I gotta go to work, and it's like, okay, well, I'm still, I still feel good, so
shit.
bitch, I'm gonna take a shot before I go to work. Bitch, you was depressed, okay.
Like take a shot going to work.
Yes.
From the night out. Oh
yes.
my God.
Waking up. And I would just get my ass on the bus. And what's interesting is that it would be the job that I had at the time, it would be like I would be in charge of tutoring people. So you mean to tell me that
shit.
But I was tutoring them hoes down, bitch. The only thing is that I hope that it wasn't spelling no shit on me. Like, but I was reading paragraphs.
Oh
bitch.
my
I was
God.
reviewing essays. I was proofreading essays. Bitch, I was like, move this paragraph here. Move this comment here. We need a whole new structure. I was doing the damn thing. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I wouldn't do no shit like that now. But
going to work drunk or even hungover.
yes.
I remember one time I had a friend, it was maybe like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. We had been partying. And then we went back to his crib, and then he said something about like just like finding somebody online for us to tag. And we found somebody, and this is bad. Okay, so we found the person. I found the person, and they came over, and I mentioned someone else was there. But the setup, now that I'm thinking, we were drunk, so it was kind of weird because I was already in the room. So when they came in the room, it was just us. And then it looked like my friend, it was his house. It looked like he literally came out of a closet. And like, so I'm thinking of the perspective of the person we brought over. Yeah. It was like, y'all finna kill me. Like, shit. Really, it wasn't a closet. His closet was connected to the room, connected to the bathroom. Okay. So as I'm having a conversation, I just see my friend open the door, and I see the terror on this man's face, shit. And I was like, yes. And I'm like, no, like this is the friend of the. It was just fucking.
Oh my God.
It was awkward.
Damn. So what was the guy like? Did he calm down after that? Was he cool?
Well, I visibly just noted like a sense of terror. You see like a shadow of a nigga come out of a closet.
No. I know, but I'm saying like
dark.
after you told him, was he cool? Like, was he like?
Oh no, yeah, he was cool. And then we kind of started acting out on it. And then me and the friend weren't feeling it, and we literally made eye contact and kind of like smile, like laugh, like this ain't giving.
Oh shit.
So we both just kind of like tapped out, and we both went like,
yeah, I get it.
And the boy was like, all right, I'm just gonna head out.
Damn.
And we was like, okay. And then literally an hour and a half later, we had a work meeting. An hour and a half later, so we like blinked and then woke up, and then I didn't have to work. I just had to instruct the meeting because I was the manager.
Oh shit.
Yep. So I'm speaking, slurring, drunk, fucked up. Yeah, just them was the days.
Oh my gosh. I just know that there were certain things I was doing when I was in college. It was, now that I'm looking back, it was because I was fucking depressed. And it was because it was just a lot of pressure. The college was a great experience socially, and especially during those times when you're that age, like you do dumb shit normally when you're that age. So like, bitch, oh God, it was an experience. But you live and you learn, bitch. You live and you learn.
Yeah, you live and you learn. And I do it again.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it tonight. Hey.
Let's take a quick break.
Hey everyone. Thank you so much for checking out our podcast, Relatable Content. Now, we have so much fun creating these podcast episodes and getting them out to you. But we want to hear directly from you. Do you have any stories to tell? Do you want any advice from us? Make sure that you email us at myrelatablepod@gmail.com. Remember, all of these messages can remain anonymous. And if you're really bold, you can click the link below and leave us a voice message on Anchor. We can't wait to hear from you, so make sure you leave us a message.
Hey, it's time for our letters, relatable situations. You know what it is.
Period.
Just send your questions in to myrelatablepod@gmail.com. You already know what it is. Okay?
Period. Yeah, send them questions in, y'all, please. All right, so today we have a question from anonymous user who says, the subject says, am I femphobic? Hello. I've been feeling conflicted trying to figure out my sexual preferences when it comes to gender presentation. Of course, things like racial preferences are usually steeped in white supremacy, anti-blackness, but as a gay man, I'm generally not attracted to femme-presenting people, and I've been debating whether this comes from a similar place of misogyny and femphobia. That isn't to say that I have a problem with femininity in men. I tend to go for soft feminine guys, just not femme-presenting. Cross-dressing gives me a dysphoric feeling, I think because it veers too close to heteronormativity for me and touches on childhood trauma of having to pretend to be attracted to women. Things like lingerie, makeup, long hair are arbitrary. It's just fabric and aesthetics, but they are so heavily associated with femininity in our society, and it seems like that's just not where my sexuality falls on the spectrum. I'm attracted to trans men and non-binary masks, and I feel love for women, femmes, and gender non-conforming people in a platonic way, but romantically, it's like the idea of kissing my sister, you know? I don't want to be transphobic or defend preferences if they're toxic. I'm just not sure if this means I have more work to do with internalized femphobia or if that's just how I'm wired. I'd love to hear your thoughts and insight, and if you have any to help me figure this out. Thanks again for the work you all do. I really love your show.
Okay, I feel like this is a very real kind of question. You know, I think a lot of people are just very. They have a lot of. I feel like everyone knows the constraints and shit that society puts on them, or the ideas of gender, or how you present, or whatever. I think a lot of people know that there's so much shit there that needs to be talked about or unearthed or unlearned. That this is a very. I was like, where do I even start? So, I'm someone who is just like, okay, if there's certain attributes or things or whatever that you like about someone or that you like in a partner or a date or a fuck or whatever, like that's what you like. But I think my issue comes when it's like when you can if you sense a negative repulsive reaction within yourself, or you go out of your way to demonize people who are not what you are automatically initially attracted to, I guess is what I'm saying. I think that's when I have an issue. Like when you're going out of your way to disparage people who are part of different kinds of groups. But what I would personally say is to just continue to examine that. Like ask yourself, like, why do you feel certain ways? You know, I don't know. I feel like there's a line that you have to walk between, like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I'm into, versus like completely cutting yourself off, or like I said, disparaging other people. I don't think that's not what this person is doing at all. But I think that I'm just saying in general, there are a lot of things that we do or think that we do. I don't know. I think there are a lot of things that we do that it's because of us, and there are a lot of things that we do because of either trauma or this is what society says you got to do, or you know. And there's certain. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's certain things I'm doing now, like even some of the clothes I'm wearing, like skirts and stuff. When I was younger, years before, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that, and that's fine, and I have that right. But when I sat down and thought about why, I was like, why don't you want to do it? And it's not that you don't want to do it. Some people just don't want to do it, and that's fine. But when I sat down and I thought about why I didn't want to do it, I was like, oh, okay, those reasons they're not legit. They're not. Because it's just a new stage it was a new stage of growth for me. Like releasing the constraints of society. But that's just my journey with that, specifically clothing. And so what I'm saying is when you're able to sit down and think about the reasons why, if a lot of them are, you know, like if they're bullshit or they're just passed down shit from society that you're not even connected to at all, then you might really change your mind. So I would just say, like, really sit and think about why, you know, because
and what those things are. I wanted to touch on, because they specifically said, you know, talking about how they date people who are non-binary or gender non-conforming or mask presenting, because and people who are like trans women or people who are femme presenting. He said that to them it's more like a sister feeling and a connection. And I think that because of the things that we're trying to unlearn, sometimes it can allow you to overthink your
that's true
personal preferences and identity in general. I think that is completely okay if you go for people who are mask presenting. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that because ultimately that is what kind of defines us as a community, right? Like whether it be lesbian, gay, bi, transgender, queer, like these are the things that define us. And, you know, just like it's weird because when you say preferences, I think that people have taken that and made it such a fucking, like, they come from a place of like their own insecurities and their own like femphobias and things like that. So it is I think it's very healthy that you're asking yourself these questions. I just wouldn't overthink it to the point that, you know, it's okay to still have your identity and preference in that, you know, like, because trans women are women, you know, so that it's just that trans women are women. So, of course, there's a lot of like, you know, gray areas when we talk about things like this. But I will say that if you are someone who is attracted to mask presenting people, and there's a trans woman or a gender non-conforming person who is femme presenting, I think that it is completely okay to acknowledge that person's beauty and where they fit into someone else's life without questioning whether or not you are, as long as you're actually not,
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It's just like, it's good to stand on it's you like what you like, and that's it. Like, everybody likes what they like, and that's
Period.
it. But I think that I think what we're both trying to say is just make sure that or I think we all are trying to make sure that how we live or what we say we want or what we say we're doing is informed by ourselves and not like ideas that we got or oppressive ideas
From
that we got
other
from
people,
society.
yeah.
Right. And I think that once you're doing, I think this person's doing the right thing, like examining their own thought process. And like,
Yeah.
I just think once you have good intentions and you ain't being shady, you ain't being disparaging, you
don't
ain't
have
shitting
anything-
on
yep.
nobody. Yeah, you do what you do. Go for what you go for, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But if there is more work, if there's more things to think about, I would suggest that we all do it. Like, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. But I like what you said too, Ocean, where it's like it's the reason that we're LGBT, so it's like these things are based, like, it's not a part of our identity, what we're into or not, right? So
Yeah.
I just
It's just
main
unfortunate
issue,
that people have taken that and fucked it up by being fucking fat phobic and homophobic and fucking transphobic.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, okay, girl, it's one thing to say, oh, I'm into mass presenting people, or even if you just simply said, like, nowadays we do need to move with that language when we speak, but if you did say something like, I am into men, a trans woman is a woman. So, okay, that is a clear line of, like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay, yes.
Yeah. And that's how I feel about most of the topics all the topics that surround things like this. Like, I just really hate when people are like for example, there's a difference between someone saying, "Oh, bitch, fuck all you fem niggas. I hate the feminine. Why the fuck y'all? You know what I mean? If you want to be a woman, just say that. You feminine, fem ass, fem this, fem that. Versus, oh no, this is what I tend to go for, and that's it. That's all you have to say, or you don't have to say shit. Just go for what you go for.
I don't want to. If I want to date a woman, why would I want to date
a woman?
When
it's like, okay.
Why would I want to date a bitch? You don't need. Girl, shut the fuck. Like, here's the thing. So even in that, I'm like, okay, you. First off, if you really felt confident in that, bitch, you wouldn't have to make that shit known, bitch.
Exactly.
You clearly are masking your own femininity. Shut the fuck up. 1, 2. You'd also have more options and be a smarter and more brilliant person if you calm the fuck down. Like, when you talk about femininity, masculinity, and things like this, there are people who identify. There are people, trans women, there are trans men, there are people who identify as neither and gender nonconforming and all these things. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you kind of like take a step back and just let yourself decide what you want to do and go on your own journey of your own interests, that's the best way to do it. For example, I just being on TikTok and realizing how many beautiful trans men are out there that I've never, I don't think I've met too many, just like in my life and just the spaces that I've been in. I previously haven't met a lot, but like over the years, like, finding my community and just being around so many different forms of queer people, it's like, the trans men are fine. And I'm like, why do I think they're fine? Because they're fucking men and I like men. The fuck? Like, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where when you allow yourself to not be constrained by the societal bullshit, you can kind of decipher what feels comfortable to you in your sexual and romantic journey without demonizing yourself about it, because you're not moving in ill intent. Like,
Right. And I think once you do that, like once you come to that conclusion and, like you said, open your mind up to that shit and decide who you want to be and what you're into, it will allow you to respect other people's journeys. Even if they don't look like yours, it will allow you to respect other people's journeys, even more easily. Because, like, if I came to this conclusion and I solidified myself into who I am, then that the next person did the same shit. And we're all just,
Yes.
And so you look at that with, like, you look at these groups with respect, even if you ain't trying to fuck them, you still
yeah, you don't have to.
You still respect the fuck out of them. Yeah, So that's kind of how I feel. Damn, we handled that question really good.
Yeah,
we handled that shit good.
We did. I like that.
I like that a lot.
Wow, that was fun. I like when people ask questions like that because these are real things that we're all actively doing, and and trying to figure out as we go. And yeah, please be sure to send us in questions, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. Adrian,
Is it time to leave the people with something?
yeah, it's time to lead the people with a little something. What you want to lead the people with today?
Okay, I want to leave the people with don't allow society, since we just talked about it, don't allow society to make you scared to discover who you actually are. Not who they want you to pretend to be or whoever you think you should be. You know what I mean? Find that journey, because life is too short. Bitch, we don't even know we're going to wake up tomorrow. Bitch, we don't know how many years we got. And it's like, we might as well use the time that we have to discover our true selves. And I think that when you do that, it will make interactions with people so much easier. Because first of all, you could recognize bullshit from 5 miles away. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that you will be with like-minded people and y'all can grow together and y'all priorities will be straight. So yeah, I just discover yourself and don't be ashamed to do that shit. Because bitch, everyone else is trying to do it, and if they're not, then they're being a drone, right? So
Yeah,
might as well.
I live for that.
What about you?
I would say, there are a lot of things in my life that I'm going to unlearn, and then there's a lot of things that I'm not. I am okay with being ignorant sometimes. That means
not always,
sometimes,
but sometimes. Right.
Sometimes. I feel like I am a good person, but in the face of adversities where I feel like I need to slap a bitch, you can get slapped. I didn't say it was right. I didn't say anything like that. If I beat your ass, I'm not saying that I am correct. I'm saying that in my journey, my journey right now, if you put your hands on my friends, my family, or something like that, or like, step out of line, words would take a lot to get a bitch like me started.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there is a clear line where I will beat your ass, and I think that is okay. And I think that people should be comfortable being ignorant sometimes. Most times, no. But sometimes
a bitch just
should
has
be
you
happening.
fucked up.
And sometimes, and you know what? I will say, a lot of people will make comments and say things like, you could tell how people was raised and things like that. Like, we see the videos online. You could be any walk of motherfucking life. And bitch, sometimes a bitch will get checked.
And that's it.
And do with that what you will. The girls that get it. The girls that don't. And yeah, I'm not perfect. And sometimes I will move in ignorance and whoop your ass. So
just keep it cute. Keep it cute.
Yeah, keep it cute. Promu. Yeah.
Great episode today, Oceanica.
Great episode. We love you all so much. Thank y'all for coming, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.